performances here stand out. Congratulations to Sri Lanka, thoroughly deserved champions. Hello and welcome to Dubai. It's hot out here, but the hottest thing right now is the DP World Asia Cup. And today it's Pakistan, the two-time champions, going head-to-head with debutants Oman. We are back at the Dubai International Stadium for Game 4 of the DP World Asia Cup as Pakistan look to make a good impression against Oman. It is the first T20 international between these two countries. And they've got an opportunity to do that against the side playing in their very first Asia Cup. First time against Pakistan as well. So, if Pakistan won the toss, what would they do? Karman Ali Agha did win the toss and he chose to bat. But he wanted to get some time into his batters. We fully understand. Pakistan line up like this. The same team that played in the Tri-Series final against Afghanistan. Fakhar Zaman, now very much the most experienced batter in the top order. Karman Ali Agha is the new captain. Your eyes on his strike rate as well. Hassan Nawaz is someone who could add impetus towards the end of the innings. They've gone with three specialist spinners, all in form. Mohammad Nawaz, a left-arm spinner. Sufyan Makeem, left-arm wrist spinner. And Abrar Ahmed, the leg spinner. Fahim Ashraf and Shaheen Shah Afridi, the seamers. So no room in the 11 for Haris Rauf. How about Oman? Well, a much-changed squad since the T20 World Cup last year. Batinder Singh, the skipper, is the leading run scorer in both T20 internationals and ODIs. He'll open with Amir Kaleem, who's the oldest player in the tournament at 43. In terms of wickets, they'll look to Mohammad Nadeem alongside two left-arm spinners.
What do you want? As a Pakistani fan, you want Sahibzada Farhan to hit the ground running. He's promised a lot. He's got 4 centuries this year in T20 cricket. He's just got a little problem with the ball seeming back in, but he's very dynamic.
Other interesting thing about today is the number of spinners Pakistan are playing. They're playing 3 frontline spinners and a couple of part-timers, so it could be 5 in total. We'll get onto that in a moment. First of all, it's over to Saim Ayub, Sahibzada Farhan to get the side off to a good start. Farhan's stats, good strike rate, 113 in his 21 games. Average you'll want to improve, 18.9 at the moment. Highest score of 74 against the Windies in Florida.
Saim Ayub, 136 the strike rate, but remember, once he's come back into the side after injury, he's striking at 147. So that way, team management pretty happy with the way the openers are striking.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shah Faisal, one of 4 uncapped players in the squad, gets the new ball. And Pakistan are away, straight away. Eased into the gap. I've got your back, I don't want you to disappoint. Oh, it's the inside edge there. If not, it's gone. Finger goes up. That looked very straight. Ambitious shot, first up. And if he's not edged this, I would not review it.
Ball appears to be mixing the bat. Can I confirm that with Ultra Edge, please? Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through. Flat line, clear gap between bat and ball. I'm satisfied, no bat involved. You can go for the ball tracking point. Ready, please? The original decision is out. Ball pitching in line, impact in line, wickets hitting. Going back to Mukul on field. Mukul, you can stay with your out decision. Please stand by. You are on screen. You can signal now.
Yeah, absolutely plumb. Not a lot of bounce, so nothing going in favor of Sai Mayu. First delivery and a very, very ambitious shot. Trying to hit it over square leg without having a look. He disappears without scoring. It is 4 for 1.
The wicketkeeper Mohammad Haris, the new batter, pushed up the order, back at number 3. Swing onto the middle of the bat, clipped away. Fielder's got work to do, and he doesn't do it right through him.
Mohammad Haris. That one just shaped back in, but started it too straight. A little clip, and it is just raced off the bat. That's the first boundary for Haris.
Oh, chance dropped. Should have been 2. Nice catchable height. The bowler is livid, understandably so.
This is what you don't want, especially for Oman. You create a chance, you've got to hold on, and it is the experienced player.
For more reason to be a bit more circumspect early on. Up and over. Very straight as well, off the back foot, and it's going to bounce away for 4. Over wide mid-off.
Previous delivery, he tried one and got beaten, but no fair. Goes again. Not a lot of pace, but the ball nicely short of a length, so he could swing through it.
Hit high up on the bat as well, but he still muscled it over. And he closed out the over. He can't. That beats mid-off, but long on can come around. And it's only going to be 2, so could have been worse.
Yeah, catches the call, but is placed well. Straight back past the bowler, and a much-needed boundary after 15 deliveries.
Yeah, front of the hand, finger behind it, so the ball wasn't going to turn. And because it was full, he had to sort of just lean back a little and get that power from the bottom hand. Good intent.
So protection straight down the ground, both long on and long off on the fence. And it doesn't matter, because he's got that right out of the middle, Mohammad Haris. That's got him off and running.
That's a brilliant shot. Just the way it took off from the bat. You could see he had just nailed it. And from outside off, it's more risk than anything.
It takes him on again. A low full toss and dealt with perfectly. It's an expensive over and much needed one.
Because this is much fuller. And when you get a full toss of that kind, you've got fielders. There's a long off there. There's 3 guys in the ring on the offside. So to get maximum, he had to go over.
Has picked up few bounces into the vacant mid-wicket for 4.
Gets a good base. Have a look at this. Short of length, not too much of movement. Nice, strong midriff to keep that power. And then it's hands and wrists that come into play. Not a big swing of the bat.
No, leg spin doesn't matter. At the moment, the ball's pinging off Haris's bat, and he picks up 2 sixes now. That is some shot.
And just lets his wrist do the work. It's a bit of a whip that he gives. Yep, strong wrist coming into play. And I tell you what, that wasn't a bad delivery at all. It was a good length delivery, turning away from him.
That's picked up nicely as well. Fine up in the ring, just strays slightly in line. Haris is very quick to get down and pick up that length.
Oman, slow ball, picked up beautifully into the stands. What a shot. That brings up his 50. Just off 32 deliveries, strike rate of 156 with 3 massive 6s and 5 4s.
It's his first 50. He's got 100, no 50s. And he saw this slower ball early, quick hands. And that almost went into the second tier. He goes again, but he hasn't got this completely. Well, it was a chance, but it's gone for 4. It would have been a spectacular catch had he got there, Srivastava.
Averaging almost 30. Picked up again. Good effort by the keeper, by the batsman, by the fielder, but not good enough.
It is victory for India. And it's been a terrific chase. These performances deserve a champions. Chance, and he takes it. Big celebration as well. First wicket for him against Pakistan, and he's going to treasure that one.
And Pakistan loses the second one. Let's have a look. Gave himself room, trying to go extra cover. Didn't turn. Didn't middle it. And good catch in the end by Kaleem. He's excited.
Saw how much it meant to him there, didn't you? The Sahibzada, I'm sure will feel he's just getting going, and he's been sawn off at the knees. 29 off 28, 89 for 2. The experienced batter in the top order now. Fakhar Zaman looks like he's enjoying the role. Long way across, and he hits the gap. Smart batting. He knew that fine leg was in the circle.
He knew fine leg was up in the circle, went outside off stump and played that shot. The very T20 shot. Excellent.
Got a good chance here, Mohammad Haris, for a big, big score. He's in, seeing the ball really well.
Goes reverse, doesn't succeed. He's off on a run, here's Amir, because he's got the big wicket.
There were 3 fielders on the offside and there was no one behind. So had he just nailed this or just made decent connection, he would have got 4 runs for it. And that makes sense, taking a risk if you're going to get great value for it. The only problem was the mis-execution of the shot. But some delight for Kaleem there. Big wicket at this stage. Excellent innings from Mohammad Haris. The 102 for 3 now.
Pakistan 3 down. Full toss, and he's hit it deep mid wicket, straight down the fielder's throat. Cannot believe that. Neither can Salman Ali Agha.
An instinctive, without thinking kind of shot. Saw a high full toss, he's just come in, and instead of really whacking that for a 6, just because he's just come in, he played a tentative kind of shot, and the moment he played it, he knew he was in trouble. Just one of those things that happens, seems almost beyond your control. That's his 3rd wicket. Agony for the captain. 102 for 4.
Pakistan losing 2 in 2 deliveries now. Hit down the ground and hit very well. One bounce into the fence. Fakhar Zaman taking charge.
Just over the bowler's head, because there's plenty of protection on the leg side squarer. An element of a slight sort of horizontal bat to get the power.
It's picked it up on the offside. Does it carry the fence? It doesn't. It's straight to that sweeper on the boundary, and the slow one does it for Hasan Nawaz.
Back of a hand, slow ball. He went towards extra cover. The big boundary, didn't middle it, straight to the fielder. Very good catch, very well judged catch. And Faisal got his 2nd wicket. And Hasan Nawaz departs for just 9. Pakistan now 120 for 5.
And troubles continue for Pakistan. 5 down for 120. And well into the all-rounders. Mohammad Nawaz in at 7.
Great shot. Brilliant shot from Nawaz. He's in great nick. 4 off the first ball.
Has been batting well as well. And they want runs from him. Occupying number 7 as a all-rounder in the side. It's short, it's wide, and he's played it late and carves the gap perfectly. He slashes it through the offside. It had some power on that. And the form that you talk about, Wasim Akram for Nawaz, playing dividends here.
He's carrying on. Finer. But he played it in front of the square, gave himself room. Look at this. That really is a good shot.
Yeah, just charging down the track as well. Some of the shots Pakistan have played throughout the innings have been almost bang or bust, if you may. Losing shape, just trying to add too much power. Cheeky, smart and effective. Runs are coming thick and fast courtesy Nawaz. Back-to-back boundaries now.
Sensible. Hence, he gave himself a went across and played that typical T20 shot. He's on 13.
That's just up in the air, falls in between those two fielders off the splice of the bat. That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Fakhar Zaman. Experience paying off.
Yeah, he pitched it short, he gave himself room. He knew third man was up in the circle. Very nicely played. Fakhar Zaman, there was his second boundary. 19 of 13 he.
Change of pace should be 2, and they run through well. Gets it through. Can the fielder cut it off? Nah, goes over. And pick up a 4. So Nawaz now third boundary for him. 4th in fact.
Fine leg was up. It was meant to be low Yorker. Unfortunately, inside edge. That was the idea by Nawaz. There was a huge gap between this fielder up in the circle at fine leg and then square leg on the boundary.
Faisal will want to close the over out without conceding a boundary here. Should be taken, is taken. Brilliant stuff from Oman. They've pegged another one back. That is 6 down now for Pakistan. Nawaz goes for 19.
Short delivery. There was a dot ball. Then he goes full. He was right in his area, but he didn't middle it. Got a bit of an edge straight to the fielder at mid-off. Very good catch. And 3 for 34 by Faisal. Nawaz, with his little cameo, departs for 19. Pakistan 148 for 6.
In at 8, Fahim Ashraf. 1 over left in this first innings. Oh, brilliant hand. That is exceptional piece of fielding. Slashes and slashes hard. And that shot will pay and get him 4 because the field up. So not the best of deliveries, but Pakistan, they pick up 4 more.
The point fielder should have been back on the boundary for this kind of outside off stump Yorkers. If you're going to bowl there, you have that fielder at backward point back on the boundary, have extra cover straighter, and maybe have another fielder from mid-wicket up in the circle.
And the result, well, it just plugs into the outfield. They should run for 2. Is that out the middle? No, it's not. Hangs in the air. Another good catch taken. And catching, barring that first drop has been really good and clinical from Oman. Just on the side on impact. Looks like the ball's on the way down in its trajectory. Remember, his knees are bent, so it is in standing position on stance. The catching has been good. Zakaria Islam with this catch in the outfield settles well, takes it. And Fahim Ashraf is already back into the dugout. So that's now 7 down with 1 legal delivery left in this first innings. 158 for 7. They should run for 2. Shaheen Shah Afridi will come back. Fakhar very quick, which means Pakistan end their first 20 overs for 160 with a loss of 7 wickets. They did win the toss, elected to bat first. 29 of 28 laboured innings from Saibzada Farhan, but it was impetus all the way from Haris. 66 of 44, 7 fours and 3 sixes, and he was helped along nicely by Saibzada. Fakhar Zaman came in, stayed not out till the end, and runs from Nawaz. 19 of 10, which meant they end at 160 for 7. For the bowlers, it was a bit of a mixed bag. 3 wickets for Faisal Shah and then Amir Kaleem. They were both pick of the bowlers in terms of the wickets, but Shakil Ahmed in terms of economy, 4.25, 17 runs in his 4 overs. Sameh, Hasnain Shah and Sufyan went for a few. Now, Pakistan have set Oman a target of 161. When we come back, we'll have the chase.
We're halfway through Game 4 of the DP World Asia Cup 2025. Pakistan and Oman playing their first games in Group A here in Dubai. And Pakistan decided to bat first, and they've put exactly 160 on the board. Maybe at one point looked like they might get a few more, but as it is, Oman are going to have to go just over 8 and over to win this match. The veterans of this Oman side, Amir Khalil and Jatinder Singh, they rely heavily on them to get their runs, particularly Jatinder, the captain, who's the leading run scorer in both T20 internationals and one-day internationals for Oman. 850s he has. Jovial character, 36 years old, right-hander, and he's a spring chicken compared to his opening partner, 43-year-old Amir Khalil. Oldest player in the tournament, born in Karachi, just took 3 wickets. He's having a great day. Can he add to that with the bat? His average at the moment, 19. Evening, Aruj. What do you make of that total for Pakistan?
Yeah, Pakistan found themselves in
10,
a spot of bother
9,
at various times.
8,
so I think ending up
7,
at 160,
6,
they will be very, very
5,
happy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll come back to that. Countdown is done, and here is Shaheen Shah Afridi. Early swing, very full. Oh, that's the other one. In swinger, that went a long way. Late as well, just hooked in. Beat the batter for pace too. Had he got that straight, I think that would have been curtains.
Well, if there are numbers remarkable enough for Shaheen Shah Afridi, they are in the first over. When he gets the ball to pitch up, the batter had no idea in terms of time to get his bat down.
Saim Ayub to open the bowling. Bowled him! It's gone the other way. Expecting the off spinner, it was not.
A sensational start from Saim Ayub. It is brilliant, even in domestic cricket, even in international cricket. A lot of times they've employed him with that new ball. You just watch it, just flicks the finger over. Paint tickle off the bat, cannons into the off stump, smiles all around. You asked for a first over wicket, it didn't come, it comes in the second, courtesy Saim Ayub. Captain goes off the opposition. Jatinder Singh manages only 1, Oman 2 for 1. So Hamad Mirza walks out earlier on into his T20 career.
Well ball.
Through the gap, just. I don't think it's going to get to the boundary. Outfield here is a bit slower than at Abu Dhabi. Going to come back for 3. Well run. Well, there's the regulation off spinner. Helped around the corner. Could just be 1. They're going to come back for 2. Hesitation. In the end, the throw was not perfect. Had it been, it might have been tight.
Sufyan Mukim with the chase. A little bit of confusion. You can see a little bit of stop and start. Get back in time.
Lovely shot. Just got the width that he wanted. Threw his hands at that. And that will calm the nerves for sure.
A little bit of width is the one that he bowls with the angle across the right-hander. And this is a sublime shot. Nice bat plane coming through the line. Holds the pose as well. He likes it, Mirza. That is grace to the fence. Yeah, he'll watch that on repeat and he'll hope he can add a few more to that highlights reel.
Swivels and there's no one out there. Just a 1 bounce 4, I think, from Kaleem.
Gonna have a look at it, whether it does carry or not, but that's an excellent pickup shot. You see pivots and swivels as well.
He backs away and Carl through the offside. That's gone like a tracer bullet. So he's taken Shahid Shah for 6-4.
Well, I almost had my heart in my mouth, because had that been commentator's curse, you just talked him up, Matt Floyd, and he's given himself room. And you don't want to be missing that. And it's slashed and slashed well. Kept his eyes on the ball. Played the ball late. Has a very minor gap, 14 meters. But because it's pace on.
That's close, very close. Gone. It's definitely not going over the top. And that looks very straight. Mohammad Harris says, don't even bother reviewing.
Well, they might have other ideas. They do get in the middle. Whether they send this upstairs or not. Timer is ticking. Now they're not taking it. They decide to walk. Yeah, quick through the air. Flatter trajectory as well and wrap right in front. Saim Ayub didn't have the best of days with the bat, but is having a ball of a time with the Kookaburra ball as straight in front. His second wicket, once again of the first ball of the over. That is the end of Amir Kaleem. 13 of 11, his figures tonight. Oman 24 for 2.
Kaleem's stats. 43 years old. One of the few players who was at the T20 World Cup. Up and over, very straight over mid-on. Plugs, and they come back for 2. One thing I think Saim Ayub might want to work on is his celebrations. He looked thoroughly disinterested with both wickets.
Catch.
Shot and thumped away. That's a really good cut shot through the offside.
Not very often do you see in Pakistan cricket seeing 2 spinners bowling from each end, bowling in tandem. And both slightly different kind of bowlers, not your orthodox off spinners or left arm spinners or even leg spinners for that matter.
That is swept and swept beautifully. He's made magnificent connection on that all the way.
Well, he started off really well, Ahmed Mirza. Earlier as well, there was that shot that we were talking about, perfection on the offside, back foot punch. This one is a sweep shot, sweetly timed. Yeah, the angle just helped him get that ball in that direction. The angle just helps with the power a little bit.
Oh, bouncer. And he takes the wicket. And actually defeated him for pace.
This is brilliant. And tell me, is that deliberate? Does he do that? Does he bowl a bouncer as a surprise weapon?
I've not seen that before. But it is awesome to see a spinner Actually bouncing the batter out.
Incredible that. Is it a short ball that just slipped out of his hand, or was that intentional? Whatever the reason, they've got a wicket, and now Oman is in trouble here. They've lost 3. And Shaheen hasn't got a wicket, the spinners have. It's 41 for 3 now.
And all 3 wickets for the spinners.
As they say, change is the only constant, and if you change with the times, just survive and thrive better, don't you? 42 for 3.
It is victory for India.
And it's been a terrific chase.
These performances here stand out. Congratulations to Sri Lanka. Thoroughly deserved champions.
I believe. Have a look at this. Straight to the fielder. No power at all. These are long boundaries. And another spinner is in the act. And Oman at the moment, right in front of eyes, imploding.
And Mohammad Nawaz with the angle from round the wicket, making it slightly difficult to fetch it from outside off stump. It just carried on with the arm, didn't turn. And Hassan Nawaz, good fielder, confident catch. Pakistan get another. It is Mohammad Nawaz now in the act. As Sufyan departs for 1, it's 42 for 4. Vinayak Shukla.
Tell you what, I wouldn't mind seeing this bowling combination against India.
Lovely sweep shot. Oh, first real blemish in the field. It is Fahim Ashraf. And that boundary ends the 8th over. It is 47 for 4.
Ideally, you play the playing 11 existing. Oh, direct hit. Maybe he's gone. Let's have a look in the replay. But what a throw from Shaheen Shah. Bang on, bullseye. They look confident.
The umpire director, we have an umpire review for run out at the non-striker's end. Can I have side on angle, please? Well away from his popping face. I have a decision for the big screen.
Yeah, fair to say, out by a country mile. That means half the side back in the dugout. 49 for 5. And the last to go, Vinayak, who's run out. Brilliant throw by Shaheen Shah Afridi for 2. 49 for 5, Oman.
Zakaria Islam, the new batter. Yeah, coming back to your question you asked me about the playing 11 on the 14th. Ideally, that look seems a very good catch. Brilliant catch by the skipper in first slip. I'll come back to that answer after this. All happening for Pakistan, nothing for Oman. Second wicket for Sufyan, bowled beautifully. Top edge and a sensational catch by the skipper in slips.
Yeah, really sharp catch from Salman Ali Agha. Sufyan Mukim bowling at a fair clip. Comes off the top edge. That's why it springs in the air. He springs off his feet. Not easy because you can be blinded by the bat, by the keeper's gloves. And he's caught it almost behind himself, Salman Ali Agha. Very good in that position in the slips. Hamad Mirza goes for 27 puck. Oman, beg your pardon, 49 for 6. Faisal Shah in at 8. Had a good outing with the ball, picked up 3 wickets. Now on Haris Rove, the discussion becomes wicket-taking ability in that middle and that death over phase. Very good in the death over, 61 wickets in this since this cycle. As the last wicket to fall, Sufyan Mukim just slowing the pace down, a little bit of bounce because he comes over the top. And a brilliant catch, first slip by the captain Salman Ali Agha. Have Hassan Ali in the mix as well. Oh, big swipe. They've all gone up. Pakistan like this. So does the umpire. Finger goes up, and that is now 7 down for Oman. And he's reviewed it with immediate effect. Let's have a look upstairs.
Umpire director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. I've checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. We can go to front on first, please. Here comes the ultra edge. Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through. Yeah, there is a clear spike as the ball is next to the bat. I'm satisfied that the ball has hit the bat. Going back to Mukul on field. Mukul, you can stay with your out decision. Please stand by. You're on screen, you can signal now.
Yeah, good on-field decision, and it stays with the on-field on review as well. A snake on review confirms that Zikri Islam will have to walk back for a 8-ball duck. Oman now 50 for 7. Shakil Ahmed in at 9. Oman 50 for 7. Still require another 111. Yeah, plays with his heart on his sleeve, doesn't he, Hassan Ali? End of the 11th, 50 for 7. Oh, cleaned him up. That is why he's brought back into the attack, and the zings go flying.
He's back. Shaheen Shah Afridi, quick delivery, 137 kilometers an hour. Yeah, he followed it. He knew the batsman in the room, followed him onto his pads and then onto the stumps. First wicket for Shaheen Shah Afridi, the main bowler from Pakistan. Oman in big trouble, struggling big time against one of the strongest sides. Faisal departs for 1. Oman 50 for 8.
Make that 2. Chopped on, zings go again. Fahim has 2. Oman 9 down.
One of those all-rounders that has been entrusted by the new regime, Fahim Ashraf. Bowled very well in the Tri-Series and still in good bowling form. The end is near for Oman. Then Shah out for 1. It is 51 for 9. Down the ground, and it hits well enough. Misses mid-on, goes to the fence. Ends the 13th. It is 56 for 9.
Delivery in the slot, and Samesh Srivastav decides to have a swing through the line, mid-on up.
Quite happy with the way. There it is. This time it is hit high, wide and handsome. It's gone all the way.
And the waiting game has paid off, and a few smiles in that glum-looking Oman dugout who've enjoyed this big hit. It dances down the track, smothers the spin. It was a wrong one, but he gets more than plenty, 85 meters on that. Third big hit.
Down the track, lifts it again. Shaheen Shah Afridi takes it. So that is the end. And Pakistan with a convincing victory, 93 runs. And a good outing with the bat first and then very good with the ball. So all smiles as Pakistan get points on the board.
Comprehensive as you read the storyline. Pakistan win by 93 runs, setting Oman a target of 161, who faltered to 67 for 10. Abrar with his first wicket of the evening holds out to Shaheen Shah Afridi. Excellent in the rain and excellent on the boundary as well. Pakistan will be very happy with this performance.
Nothing really to write home about. Hamad Mirza with 27, Amir Kaleem 13. Little rally for the final wicket, but Pakistan with their spinners just too good. Oman bowled out for 67. Shaheen Shah Afridi with 1, but it was really the spinners who really dominated throughout the innings. 2 for Saim Ayub, Abrar and Nawaz wicket apiece. Sufyan Wakim with 2, and Fahim Ashraf, he got 2 for 6. Pakistan won the toss, batted first, got to 160 for 7, courtesy Haris, who got 66, batting 1 drop. Farhan 29, Fakar ended up with 23 not out. And in reply, Oman bowled out for 67. The spinners really spun a web. Pakistan.
Now it's time for Mr. Salman Nasir to present the DP World Player of the Match award. A check of USD 5,000.